Do you love to work outside? Do you love to work with your hands? Do you love to operate state-of-the-art equipment? Well then, the landscape architecture and construction program might be a good choice for you. My name is Gary Kessler. I am the program instructor for the landscape architecture and construction class here at the Delaware Career Center. This is my 22nd year here. I thoroughly enjoy what I do. I love working with the students. I love working outside and just get a true joy out of watching students complete some of the projects in my lab. If you love to be outside and learn everything from paver installation to skid steer operation, from mower operation to truck and trailer operation, then the landscape program might be a good choice for you. You can see here from some of the pictures of some of the different opportunities that students get to have when they're in my program. A little bit of an overview. The landscape industry right now, there's an extremely high demand for professionals. I could place every one of my students in a job tomorrow. I get calls constantly. The landscape industry is an extremely professional industry, full-time industry, and hopefully I prepare my students to enter the landscape field with the skills necessary to be successful, to continue in the field or continue their education in college. The students experience and learn from the design and estimation phase all the way to the installation phase. And I expect my students to strive to be the best that they can be. Work hard, and you should be successful. Junior year, there are some courses, the plant and horticulture science and the landscape system management. So students will cover plant identification, parts of the plants, how things grow, that type of thing. And then landscape systems management is kind of an overview of the landscape industry and what's available for them. Among other things, equipment operation and safety, like I mentioned, the skid loader, the John Deere Gator, brick saws, all the different equipment that is used in the landscape industry, the students' daily operation of it and the safety of it. Irrigation, plant ID, material takeoffs, FFA participation, and the Ohio High School Landscape Olympics. In addition, students in their junior year will learn the basic installation procedures of soft and hardscape projects. Soft meaning plant installation, hardscape meaning decks and patios. And here's a couple of pictures of projects that the students have worked on in their junior year. The patio at the right was my desk area at the old school. The students laid out the blocko, learned how to cut, and did all the troubleshooting on that and did a fantastic job. The other patio was a competition that my students participated in down at the Convention Center in Columbus. They had a landscape plan and had exactly 4 hours to take that plan and according to the plan and did a fantastic job. So again, just some of the projects that the students can work on while they're in the program. Include landscape design and landscape hardscapes. Landscape design, we have a state-of-the-art new landscape design program that was purchased last year for us to utilize. It's a great tool, 3D imaging as well as CAD design. The students also do landscape estimating, so they do the plan, do the estimating on it, hardscape design and installation, and then also available for early job placement. Students in their senior year take the basics they learned in their junior year and complete projects with the design process. So the students design it, take it all the way through to the installation phase. So whereas the juniors learn the basics of it, the seniors kind of take the helm and run with it from the design phase all the way to the end. Real world living environments. We have the industry recognized landscape design software that we're using now. Up to the date equipments, we have schools purchased us new equipments, up to the date safe equipment to use, which is great. We do real world projects from patios and decks and amongst other things. Participation in the Ohio FFA career development events. The landscape nursery contest, students participate through plant ID, irrigation, all the way up to skid loader operation, mower operation, all that type of thing. So it's all hands-on and it's real world skills that the Ohio Nursery and Landscape Association and members of industry and business help put on. Students are also eligible to participate in the Ohio High School Landscape Olympics, which is probably one of the greatest events put on for high school career tech students in the state of Ohio. There are let me step back a second. So here are some photos of the design software. Like I said, our computer-aided design, where you can do 2D CAD as well as 3D imaging. So the lower picture on the left is the before picture, and the students can take that photo and transform it into a landscape design that a customer can view to see what it's actually going to look like. And so it's a fantastic tool to use along with the 2D design or 2D CAD program. Going back to the Landscape Olympics, like I said, that is probably one of the greatest events put on in the state of Ohio for career tech students. It is a 2-day event and involves many different competitions for students. And just to list some of them, there's basically 12 events from paver installation, skid loader operation, mini excavator, on down, plant layout, tree planting, etc. So the students travel up to Ohio State University, ATI in Worcester. Business and Industry and the Ohio Nursery Landscape Association put on the events. There's a career fair for the students to talk to individuals from business and industry and learn, if it's something they want to do. And then the next day we compete in the events out there, and it's a fantastic event, real world certification type events that are put on for the students, and it's just a wonderful program for the students. So you're also part of the FFA in the landscape program. It's our student organization, and again, there are opportunities there for scholarships, for trips to the National FFA convention. Again, I've taken some students to Boston, Massachusetts to compete in the Big E. So great opportunities for students to learn and compete in different events, and just a great way. Some of the certifications that the students can get in the landscape program: the Ohio Nursery and Landscape Association Core and Land. Again, this is put on. It's a industry recognized credential that again, many people in the industry have, and my students get a chance their senior year to take that certification. The OSHA 10-hour agriculture certification, skid steer loader certification, which is done in the lab, and we're also looking into the Interlocking Concrete Paver Institute certification. I have some information on that, and we will see if that's something we want to pursue for my students to get. So again, there are several certifications that the student can get through the program. College credits. We do have participate with the Columbus State Community College, and by completing the landscape program, you can get credits for the OSHA 10-hour. You can get credits for the Landscape Principles course at Columbus State, as well as the Landscape Management's class at Columbus State. So again, you can get college credits while completing the landscape program. Career and college exploration. There are job shadowing opportunities for students. Again, student exploration days, and again, job placement, which takes place their senior year. So all great opportunities to explore their career choices. This is a list of some of the businesses, industry partners that we work with. Benchmark Landscape, Peabody, Hidden Creek. EMI is probably one of the 5 largest companies in the United States. They're a great company, and while students can definitely go out and get jobs there, many of these companies will come in and help with students, through career fairs. They will provide supplies and equipment and help train students in any way that they can. The landscape industry is a great industry, and they support these the landscape programs around the state and do all they can to hopefully prepare students in the programs to be the next generation of the landscapers out there. What colleges do these DACC students attend? Ohio State's, Columbus State's, OSU ATI is a 2-year school in Worcester. They have a great landscape program up there. Hawken College has a great landscape program out there. So these are just some of the colleges that, if you're interested in continuing education, are great places to go. I've also had a student that attended University of Kentucky and completed her degree in landscape architecture down there. So again, some great opportunities for furthering your education. Again, just going back to some more photos of stuff that we do in the lab, from the skid loader operation, brick saws, paver installation. So hardscape installation right now is probably one of the hottest items out there. And again, my students, will get the skills necessary to either one, get a job, or two, continue on their own in the industry. So I hope I've provided you with some information about the landscape program at the Career Center. Just to let you know, the applications open November 20th. Priority deadline is January 25th, or January 15th, I'm sorry. So if you have any questions, feel free to get a hold of me